Hello guys, in our today's video we are going to look at biology paper 2, specifically it is 2018. So to start with, let me just start with question 1. So question 1 reads, figure 1.1 and 1.2 show specialized cells E and F. So we have figure 1.1 and figure 1.2. So before I answer all the questions, let me just try to identify these specialized cells. So as for specialized cell, which is found on figure 1.1, we call this one as a ciliated cell. Then the one which is on figure 1.2, we call this one as the phagocyte, or we can say the white blood cell. Okay. Apart from that one, we need also to label the structures for figure 1.1. So as for figure 1.1, cell E, I'm going to say it is a ciliated cell. Then as for structure G, I'm going to say these are cilia. I can say cilia, yeah, if you like. In figure 1.2, cell F is called a phagocyte, like that. Okay, so let me start with question A, Roman numeral number 1, which is saying, identify the cell labeled F in figure 1.2. So I'm going to say cell F is the phagocyte, or I may say a white blood cell. Then Roman numeral number 2 is saying, which feature in the diagram enables you to identify cell F in A Roman numeral number 1 above? So I'm going to say it has a lobed nucleus, or I may say the presence of a lobed nucleus. So as you can see, that nucleus is lobed. Okay. B, Roman numeral number 1 is saying, figure 1.1 shows a group of similar cells. What term is used to refer to such a group of cells? So as for this one, I'm going to say it is a tissue, or I may say tissue, because a tissue is the group of similar cells with specific function or with same function. Okay. Then Roman numeral number 2 is saying, suggest a region in the human body where figure 1.1 is found. So here I'm going to give you two regions. So the first one here I'm going to say in the respiratory tract. Okay. Or I may say in the fallopian tube or oviduct. So you can choose one. Then Roman numeral number 3 is saying, give one function of the part labeled G in figure 1.1. So the function of part G, or labeled part G in figure 1.1, is to sweep out mucus contains dust particles, or I may say pathogens. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is saying, which is C, Roman numeral number 1, state two specialized cells found in plants. So the first one I'm going to say the root hair cell. Okay, yeah, the next one is the palisade cell. Then the next one, which is Roman numeral number 2, is saying, for one named specialized cell in C, Roman numeral number 1 above, explain its function. So here I'm going to choose the root hair cell. So as for the root hair cell, it absorbs water and mineral salts. Then as for the palisade cell, it is the site for photosynthesis. So that's the last one for question 1. Question 2 reads, Figure 2.0 shows the alimentary canal of a human being. Okay, so we have the structure of the alimentary canal or the digestive system. So before I answer the question, let me just try to label the structures. So we have structure H, which is the gullet, or I may say the esophagus. Then structure J, this one is called the stomach. Then structure K, this one is called the pancreas. Then structure L is called the large intestine. Then M is the liver. Okay, so let me go directly to the questions. So as for question A is saying, identify the parts labeled H and J. So as for H, I'm going to say is the gullet, or I may say the esophagus. Then as for J, J is the stomach. Okay. Then B reads, explain the functions of the parts labeled K and L in the digestion. So as for K is the pancreas, and the pancreas produces the pancreatic juice. Okay. Then as for L, L is the large intestine. So I'm going to say that is where the absorption of water takes place. Okay. Series. Label on figure 2.0 the structure where Roman numeral number 1 bowel is stored with letter X. So where bowel is stored, I'm going to put it on the diagram like this one. And then Roman numeral number 2, hydrochloric acid is produced with letter Y. So I'm going to say this one where hydrochloric acid is produced in the lining of the the stomach. Okay. Then we have D, Roman numeral number 1. State one metabolic function of the part labeled M. So we have identified that M is the liver. So I'm going to say production of bile. The last one is saying, describe two elements which can result when structure M is not functioning well. So the first one I'm going to say, it is hepatitis. So as for hepatitis, I'm going to say hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver caused by the hepatitis infection. Okay. Then the last one is cirrhosis, which is the hardening of the liver result from poisoning. Okay, that's the last one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.